Hi, this lesson I'm gonna explain to you the grammar rules to add ing to a verb. So let's start. In the present continuous, you need to add ing to the verb, but it's not always that easy. For this, you need to apply some rules. The first rule is, or the rule number one, if the verb ends with W, X, or Y. If the verb ends with these letters, you just have to add ing. For example, we have the word paw. This word ends with W. So you just have to add ing, and this is the present continuous, the ing form, sorry. So that would be pawing, we have grow, growing, snow, snowing. So this is for verbs that end with W, you just add ing, the first rule. Now with words that end with X, we have the example fix. You just add ing, fixing, mix, mixing, box, boxing. The next, uh, the next example is for uh, words that end in y. We have the example here: fly. You just add ing, flying. Reply, replying. Cry, crying. So that's the first rule. Rule number two is for words that end with IE. If the word ends with IE, you have to drop the IE and then switch it to Y and add ing. For example, we have the word lie, it ends with IE. We have to drop IE to Y and add ing. So we have lying. Another examples are here: tie, tying, why. So this is rule number two. Rule number three applies to words that end with just one E. So for this, you have to drop the E and add ing. Here we have the example of the word make. It ends with E, so you have to drop the E and add ing, making. This rule only applies to words that end with just one E. For double E, there's another rule. So now we have the example for words that end with double E. As you can see here, we have the words flee and see. For these words, you just have to add ing. Flee, fleeing, see, seeing. Rule number four. If the word ends with CVC, if you have a word that is just one syllable word and it ends with CVC, this means consonant, vowel, consonant. You have to double the last consonant and then add ing. Okay, we have the example here for shop. We have a word, one syllable word, and it ends with consonant, vowel, consonant. That's why we double the consonant and then add ing. See, here we have the same example. It ends with CVC. You have to double the consonant, the last consonant, and then add ing. Shopping. We have running, run, running, swim, swimming. So this is for words that end with consonant, vowel, consonant. Rule number four. Rule number five applies to CVC words with two or more syllables with no stress on CVC. If you have this case, you just have to add ing. You don't have to double the consonant. Here we have the word answer. We have the stress is in the first syllable. We have two syllables. Answer. So the stress is in the first syllable and it ends with CVC, consonant, vowel, consonant. So in this case, you don't have to double the consonant. You just have to add ing, answering. Open. Here's the stress. Open. Opening. Offer. Offering. So the stress is in the first syllable. So you don't have to add. Um, you don't have to double the consonant. Rule number 6 is for most of the words. If the verb doesn't end in X, W, Y, I, E, just one E, it's a one syllable word with CVC ending, or it's a two or more syllables and it has CVC ending with no stress in it. You just have to add ing. Here we have the examples: listen, listening, work, working, travel, traveling, learn, learning. So this rule applies to most of the verbs.